So I have this tendency to force people to do things they actually don't really want to do. Just because I know that when they do it or when they get there, they're going to love it, they're going to have a really good time, and then they're going to thank me for it later because it was really awesome. And most of the time I'm spot on, but this particular time, just a few weeks ago, it didn't work out so well, and it just happened to be on my honeymoon about day 3 where the conversation of divorce started to come up. I'd like to blame the honeymoon company that thought that giving a rental car to two newlyweds and sending them 3 hours out into Croatia with no map, no GPS, no connection to Wi-Fi, with the clear directions that all you need is one road and one exit. You cannot, I swear you will not, it's absolutely never happened before, you will not get lost. It was Plitvice Lakes, the most beautiful place in Croatia. I saw the pictures before we went. It's part of the reason I chose Croatia as our honeymoon. The pictures were so vivid it looked like a cheesy screensaver. This place was perfect. We wake up that morning, it's cold and it's rainy, and my wife is like, I don't want to go. I just want to snuggle. I just want to hang out here in the hotel room. It's our honeymoon. We can do whatever the hell we want, right? And I'm like, no, it's day 3, our itinerary says, we rent the car, we go out, it's 3 hours, we gotta see this lakes, like, come on, it's the reason why we chose Croatia. So here she goes begrudgingly, and we get to the car rental place, and all of a sudden this BMW 3 Series pulls around, this sleek, black, beautiful car. She's out taking selfies in the front. Her mood is completely changed. We got our snacks. She's got her Bieber playlist. We are set to go. I got a speedometer I can't read because it's in kilometers, so we're flying down the highway, passing all sorts of things, and the sky looks like it's starting to ease up. The clouds are starting to part. I'm thinking, this is wedded bliss. And we're driving, and I see this sign that's got waterfalls on it, the little symbol. But it's something, a different name I don't recognize. I'm like, that's not it. We keep driving. Half an hour later, another sign, waterfalls, Plitvice Jarvis. It's close, but that's not it. I keep driving. Half an hour later, no more waterfall signs. Where are they? This seems weird, Elisa says. Didn't we pass the sign that had waterfalls just a little ways back? It wasn't it. I saw the sign that wasn't the one. We pull in to the gas station. By this time we're in rural Croatia. Nobody speaks English. I'm starting to panic. This woman comes in a business suit, and she thankfully is on business. She speaks English. She hooks me up with a map. She tells me, you passed it an hour ago. But don't worry, there's a shortcut. You'll be fine. You just go through the countryside, you'll be good. Great, I got it. Didn't even need to buy the map. Get in the car. We're just taking the shortcut, babe. All good. We start driving, and we're going, and we pass one person after the next. We slow the car down. Plitvice Jarvis. Oh, yeah. This way they're pointing, this way they're pointing. Those 4 places that she mentioned weren't roads, they were towns. By this point, Elisa has lost all her snacks. They're gone. The Bieber mix has ended. She is no longer keen on this trip. She wants nothing to do with it. Here I am sightseeing. We wouldn't have seen all these beautiful homes if we hadn't missed our turn. Look at this beautiful countryside and the fall foliage, babe. Look at the fall foliage. We're driving, and I'm really opening up this BMW on these beautiful country roads. We stop one more time. This time I buy a map. She says, I don't want to go. I don't care about lakes. I don't care about waterfalls. I didn't want to do this to begin with. I want to be back at the hotel where I told you I wanted to be all morning. I don't like honeymoons. I don't even like you. I'm ignoring her, driving. I gave her the map to give her something to do. We're at hour 4, maybe 4.5, and we're still going through these backcountry roads. But we stop to ask all these really friendly people, and I think to myself, well, we wouldn't have met all these great people. All these beautiful Croatians are so friendly. They just tell us right where to go. At hour 5, we get to I believe it was the back entrance to this place. Because I'm looking for this like pomp and circumstance, you know, this huge parking lot with all these buses, because this is like one of the like biggest places to visit in Split, Croatia. Nothing. We're driving down this dark, windy road. It's cold now and dark, and I don't even know if we found the lakes we would have seen them. There's a cabin there with the wood fire going, and another cabin over here, and over here there's like, looks like a little bed and breakfast, and I saw a couple people, but I thought, nah, we found it now. We know where we are. We just need to keep driving down this road. We'll just keep driving down this road. It's no problem. We go into pothole after pothole, splashing. This BMW sucks on this road, okay? Elisa's getting mad. She's starting to get upset. She's making me mad. She's starting to freak out. I'm freaking out. She's yelling. I'm yelling. She finally says, "Turn around!" Fuck! I turn around. I back up that stupid BMW. BMW. Rear wheel drive. Mud. As thick as mud could be. And for as many times as I went off-roading in college, I could not get this damn car out. I tried to shove every stick and bit of mulch I could underneath the tires to get it to grip. Nothing was working. We were panicking. I'm freaking out. Here it is, our honeymoon. It's only day 3 and I've ruined the whole thing. I didn't even get the extra insurance on the car. I have no idea what this is going to cost me. We are jackknife in the middle of the road. I'm not even certain if somebody comes down or they're just going to bulldoze through. I'm trying to keep it together. Get my breath. I am a meditation teacher after all. She's totally freaking out. She tries to push, I tried to push, nothing's working. Finally, we put all our essentials into the trunk of the car. We strap on just the bare minimum, and we run, and we run, and we run, and we run, and we run. 10K we find out later that we had driven into the middle of this damn jungle. We finally made it back to the cabin, and we are cold, and we are soaking wet, and we are half miserable and half thrilled that we've gotten to the place where there's human beings. And the woman hates us. She's so mean. We're blocking the entrance to her hotel where she's trying to get people in, and we're needing her cell phone. We need this, we need that. We're so needy, and we're so stupid. She even told us so. How stupid we were to do that. She finally makes all the phone calls that we need, and we have a tow truck on the way. She sends us to the restaurant to go get warm, so there was an ounce of compassion in her. When we get to the restaurant, they have this thing called grappa. And grappa turns out is the best medicine for any situation. The angel of the tow truck driver shows up, and he and I get in the car together, and we can't understand a word of each other, but we speak sign language very well, and we laugh a lot. And I think to myself, I would not have found an angel of a tow truck driver if it wasn't for everything that we had been through today. He winds me down the road with that big truck, and we make it all the way back to the car. And the last thing you want to hear a tow truck driver say when he sees your vehicle and the situation it's in is, fuck. But that's what he said. And he still let me sit in the car while he got out in the rain and the cold, and he, I don't know how, but he worked it out, and he got that car out. He hoisted it up on top of the car. We drove our way back to the cabin where my wife was getting warm. And I drank one more of those grappas. We never saw a lake, we never saw a waterfall, but we have a great story, and we had a lot of fun making it.